Alrighty, welcome back. Got chest and shoulders today. Hope you've been enjoying the previous videos. Sorry about the no chatting in the car bit. Plans kind of changed during those days, but that's alright. Still haven't talked to the camera yet, but again, we're trying to attempt it day by day, but we'll see how we go. Chest and shoulders today should be interesting. We've got pretty much three, 4-ish exercises per muscle group each. So getting back to the old Smith machine overhead press, into rears, then laterals, and then we're just jumping straight on plate chest press. I'm going to see how it feels, but I'm going to try and change the grip up to do more neutral rather than kind of the normal, like neutral being that kind of punch grip rather than kind of outwards like I'm doing normal bench on a barbell. So we'll see how that goes. And then normal pec deck flies. Nothing out of the ordinary for that. So we'll see how today goes. Should be good. Legs are very sore from yesterday. The hack squats were pretty interesting. The day, obviously you don't see it on the camera, but the day itself went quite long, and that was mainly due to yapping. That wasn't due to the program or anything. But in terms of that day, definitely warming up on single leg. I always keep in my quad days because it's good for knee health, and it's just good to get blood flow through my quads and into my knees as well. And then we jumped straight onto hack squat, and the first set I didn't really know where to place my feet. I knew roughly, but I hadn't done it. Well, I looked it up on heavy, and I'd done it once this time last year, and then that was it. Never before, never after. So only attempted it once. So it's a very new exercise for me to do myself. I've obviously seen other people do it, and I've seen how it's meant to be done, but I've never done it myself to know what I'm meant to feel, like what's meant to feel good, what I'm not meant to feel, that type of stuff. So it was very much a in new territory area for me. First set went pretty terrible. My heels were kind of right off, which I didn't really want, and all the pressure went into both my knees, like they were feeling pretty horrible. Second set, I moved my feet up a bit, so my heel was only just coming off, but I tried to really push my back into the machine, keep my back as straight as possible, and really brace hard with my core. That didn't cause any pressure in my knees, but did start to cause a little bit of pressure and pain in my ankle. And for kind of clarification, I have dodgy ankles, and one of them has been fully reconstructed previously, so it is a bit of a weak point. It's manageable, like it's nothing to cause any issues, but particularly with playing sports and stuff, it does, or it can not flare up, but I can feel the blood pumping through it a bit more than someone's normal ankle. So I started feeling that, so I was a bit concerned. Then the third set, I kind of figured out where I needed to place my feet, the cues that I needed to do, and then that third set was perfect. It was exactly what I wanted. Pretty much went ass to grass, and all the kind of weight or the pressure was through my quads instead, which is what I wanted. And heel pretty much didn't come up at all. If it did, only a tiny bit, which is perfect. And then same with the fourth set. So it was really, really good. So I figured out my form, I feel, and then I did normal machine leg press, because eventually I want to get into doing plate leg press again. but with not knowing how I was going to feel after hack squats, I just wanted to do it normally. We'll do normal leg press for this week, and then next week going forward we can then try and load up the normal leg press, and then finish off on paused leg extensions with sissy squats, which went really well. Definitely could have put the weight up a bit, but I was a bit time paused, so it was a bit more of a, get it done and get out of there type of thing. I was happy with the day. Hack squats definitely are going to be an interesting one. I'm really feeling it in my legs today. So it'll be a cool one to try. Going to give it its due course and definitely smash it out for the next 6 to 8 weeks. That way I can come to a good conclusion as to whether or not I should keep them in my program, or at least say that I've done them before, so I know if they've given me good results, bad results, or varying results, whatever. What did we do day before? Day before we did arms, which went well. Again, just very time constrained on that day. It was just unfortunate, but it was a good day. Most of the stuff I had already done before, so that was good. And then Monday was back, which went really well. So far it's been a really good program. So it'll be interesting because I don't know how my body will go in terms of the fatigue from doing heavy shoulders into heavy chest. But we'll see how we go. The idea would be is that I load up heavy on overhead and incline chest, and then everything else kind of drop the weight down where I can keep the intensity high, but it's not, over the top, if that makes sense. And then tomorrow we've got the kind of fuck around leg day with squats, leg curls, leg extensions, and calves, so it should be fine. Looking forward to today. I'm also time constrained today as well, so I got to keep that in mind. Hopefully we can get it done nice and quick, and still get a good session. So I'll leave it here, and I'll jump to when we start smashing out, and hopefully can get a good shoulder pump, because it'd be good to get back into shoulders. It's definitely a stronger area of mine and developed very well, which obviously I took a break from because I wanted to put in a dedicated arm day, which I reaped good benefits from, but I think it's good to try and include it in the programs now, and just see what results we get from it. So let's get it started and see where we end up. So I will see you then. Alrighty, well that was an abrupt end. It's probably one of the worst unproductive sessions I've ever had. Yeah, well I got there, was waiting for a Smith machine, hopped on it, and then realised that I had an appointment for 4 o'clock instead of 4:30. And then I Google mapped how long it was going to take or what time I had to leave to get there. And it was 20 minutes later, and I'd only done a warm-up set on Smith, pretty much with no weight, just to adjust the seat and everything. And I was like, well, I'll see how much I can get done. Yeah, only got Smith overhead and laterals done, and now I'm out. So, yeah, disappointed, but is what it is. If I go on the weekend, which probably won't film, but if I do go on the weekend, most likely I might just do that same day again, but this time actually completing it. That would be the goal. Yeah, we just got to see how we go. But I haven't done overhead in quite some time, or laterals, so it felt really nice. Felt quite strong on the overhead as well. Wasn't pushing too hard, but I think the weight choice was perfect, because on that second set I still got the reps, but it was, yeah, like a good kind of RP 9 to 10 push. It was really good, so I'm happy. It's just annoying because it would have been good to have completed the day, but you know, what can you do at the same time? You know, it is what it is. But yeah, oh well. Main thing is I rocked up and, you know, got some exercises done, so in that regard I'm pleased. Overall annoyed, but sometimes that's just life and that's what happens. And yeah, you just gotta accept it is what it is, and yeah, just go from there, because, you know, I'll get it done next week. That's the kind of, you know, be all end all. I'm definitely going to get this session done because it's a good routine, and it's all the stuff I've enjoyed from doing shoulders and chest, so it's not a day that I am dreading. It's a day that I'm looking forward to. But yeah, it's just disappointing I couldn't get the entire session done on its first go, but that's alright. It is what it is. Yeah, probably one of the shorter videos I'll ever release, but that's alright. As I said, main thing is I rocked up, did something, and yeah, got to be happy with that at a minimum. It's better than not rocking up at all, so oh well, silver lining. Anyway, I'll leave it here. Bit annoyed, but that's alright. I'll leave it here. We've got the random leg day tomorrow, so that should be interesting. I'll probably, because I've got down that I'll do either normal squats or Smith squats. I'll probably do normal depending on how I'm feeling. Obviously we need to work back up to the weight that I was doing, but ideally I'd want to kind of stick around a good weight mark. You know, I think it was just more the fact that I could weight, but I could push the weight up a bit more, that I went for it. But I think I just need to lower it down a little bit. So I'm still prioritizing form and rep volumes rather than going for strength. Like, I'll obviously move the weight up accordingly, but I think I jumped it a bit too much. Yeah, that's just going off memory, so I have to have a look and see how it looked. I remember how it felt because it was painful, but I might just drop it a bit lower down, so I'm just focusing on form mostly. Yeah, that's probably the only adjustment I'll make to tomorrow. Everything else will just be as is, just squats, leg extensions, leg curls, calf raises, calf press I should say. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Anyway, I'll leave it here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Get to the gym, do your cardio, unlike me, but I'm starting cardio next week. And I will catch you later, so I'll see you later.